Today we'll be talking about policy shift, social base, and dimension of globalization. Okay, let us look at certain important aspects of globalizations. I'll be discussing about the dimension of globalization. Specifically, I'll be talking about the economic dimension of globalization. As I have said yesterday and in my earlier discussions, that largely globalization is an economic phenomenon having social, political, cultural implications. Specifically, we'll be discussing what is called the economic dimension of globalizations. When you are trying to talk about the economic dimension of globalizations, certainly there are certain technological progress, and these technological progress are immense magnitude, and this immense and magnitude technological development, which has started and initiated since last 3 decades, is the most vital indicator for the concurrence of profound social transformations centered on the market. What I am trying to argue uh, in this particular context, that since last 3 decades you will find several technological transformations, and these several technological transformations have occurred lot of transformations which is centered around market, meaning thereby technology plays a very important role to formulate market or to give boost to market economy. So there is a strong link between technology and market. Second important point is when you are trying to undertake economic productions and look at the organization of the commodities, here also you'll find there is a great transformation which is occurring. So this is the second important aspect, that it is not only about technology and market, but also it is about economic productions and exchange of commodities. And here also you find there is a great transformations which has taken place since last several decades. Thirdly, economic globalization refers to intensifications and stretching of economic connections across the globe. This is the third important aspect to understand the economic dimension of globalizations. That how economic globalization has taken place, and it has been intensified, and it has stretched the entire economic connections which is existing, which is operating across the globe. So there are 3 points I have said so far. First, I have said there is a linkage between technology and market. Second, I have said there is a economic productions and there is exchange of commodities, and there is a transformation in this. Thirdly, I have said about economic connections across the globe. So these are three major dimensions of economic globalizations. Apart from these, you can see there is a flow of capital which is mediated through digital technology, and it has stimulated trade in goods and services. What does it mean? It means there is a gigantic flow of capital, and this capital is mediated through digital technology, and this has stimulated the goods and services. That means the goods and services are being stimulated through your digital technologies. This, you can say, is the fourth important aspects of globalization or economic dimension or economic aspects of globalization. When you say that there is a digital technology and there is a linkages between digital technology, goods and services, certainly it has extended its reach worldwide. Markets have migrated to cyberspace. That means you have a market which is not having any physical structure, but it is there in the cyber world, and it has created new linkages among national and regional economies. What does it mean? That the nature of market has changed. So when you say that there is a nature of market which has changed, means the digital technology is playing a very important role in this particular context, and the market have been migrated to cyberspace and they created new linkages. That means a new kind of market which has emerged in the cyber world, which was not there earlier. And the cyber world is doing all these linkages across the outlets, across the employees, across the customers. So therefore, the nature of market has changed, and largely it is being dominated in the cyberspace. You may have a questions in this regard, sir. To some extent, this may be true, but not totally true. Of course, that is correct. But slowly, if you make analysis, you'll see that how the cyber markets are growing in nature and what is the number of customers, those who are preferring to have cyber market or using cyber markets for get the services and goods instead of physically going to the markets and do the marketing. So therefore, this is the new aspects which is attached with economic aspects of globalizations. Uh, you know, not only these cyber markets and digital technology, but also that there is huge transnational corporations, powerful international economic institutions which were also playing very important role to give a shape to this market. What are these new economic institutions? And these economic institutions are largely transnational corporations. And these transnational corporations are Asia Pacific Economic Corporations, then European Union. Such kind of uh, corporations, unions have also emerged in major way in the 21st century global economic order. That means you'll find that these economic institutions of or new kind of economic institutions are emerging, and the most suitable example is Asia Pacific Economic Corporations, European Union, and then there are other international bodies like World Bank, International Monetary Funds, and then the G20, for example. So all are a kind of institutions which is emerging and taking towards a new economic global order. That means a new economic global order is emerging out of such development which has happened or which is happening since last 3 4 decades.